What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the official MAP Technologies podcast. I am the host with the most King Artemis. And to my right,
you pick a different one of us every
I
time.
do that.
So I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I'll be ready.
I literally do that every time. Keep y'all guessing like
And to my 60 degrees
on
on my 3 o'clock. It's your boy, the Charm City Champ.
3C.
Mm-hmm.
Who you is?
J Infinity.
Also known as
Mr. O.
That's right.
No.
And we're back giving you the latest in the gaming world news and what's good in our gaming lives. Give us the rundown, 3C.
All of that. Well, this week we're going to focus on a underappreciated part of video games, the sound. So the soundtracks and stuff like that.
The music to our gaming lives.
Mm-hmm.
The soundtracks.
But before we get into that,
we
got some redactions.
All Johns, right?
Hey, well, this one kind of.
Okay.
Kind of. So we this thing got weird. So last week when we were talking about crazy console launches, I brought up a console that's not out yet, the Intellivision Amico.
Okay.
And John did a quick search on the internet. So, it's fine. It was last minute. We didn't really plan that one.
Right.
And you rounded the price up of the Amico to $300.
Oh.
And people got butthurt.
Yeah, they did.
So,
I read the comments on YouTube.
people,
Oh my goodness.
There are some
sticklers.
There's a fan base out there apparently for the Intellivision Amico. A lot of people want to play Evil Knievel and Cornhole.
Did they climb out of a rock? He's wrong.
They were in the comments, it's not $300.
Hey man, I grew up with the Intellivision.
So for those that didn't listen last week, we were talking about good and bad console launches and stuff like that. I brought up the Intellivision Amico, which is a console that's not out yet. It was crowdfunded through Fig, and it met its mark. And the lead behind it is Tommy Torellico.
Tommy Two Tones. Yeah.
Sure, whatever. He's a performer.
Toretto.
There you go.
That's Fast and the Furious.
I don't know.
That disembodied
Tommy
voice
T.
is our awesome sound guy, which you'll see soon. So y'all aren't going crazy.
That's all right. You see 35% of me and Mike now.
So yeah, this Tommy guy who used to work for G4, he thought up the idea, to save Intellivision and create this new console that's targeting families, the Amico.
Okay.
Right. So we were talking about it because they did a showcase about a month ago and they showed off a bunch of their games and stuff like that. And all the games look, for lack of a better term, horrible. So we brought that up and we summoned the demons.
We reached into the bowels of hell.
So, it is fine. I respect that fan base. Yes. And I just want to let y'all know that. And I want to correct our error. There are 2 SKUs for the Amico. One is $250 and one is $275. It is not $300.
We at MAP Technologies believe.
Well, you can't really say that we were wrong. The article I read was wrong.
Yeah, the article was wrong.
He's going to try to squeeze his way out.
No, I'm so perfect.
I can only present the information that I'm given.
And another fact is for $25 you can get one of the most powerful consoles of next gen. But whatever. If that's your thing to play.
Tomato.
It's whether you want teraflops or not.
If you don't want teraflops, you want to play, Combat and Earthworm Jim.
And
Cornhole by all means.
In 4K.
We do not judge.
I do, but we don't.
We as a collective do not.
Judging.
They may individually judge, but as
be outside of your house in the window laughing.
But not that was that. Whatever. We move on.
Yes, because we are
growth.
It's above me.
Also, last week it was another slight boo-boo on my part. I couldn't remember the exact release year of the Xbox 360. It's 2005.
2005. Such a good.
What was I doing? I was in the military in 2005.
Nice.
Yeah.
We were doing a little show called Cardinals Game Review.
That was 2005-ish.
Yeah, we started a little bit not too long after that. Okay.
Yeah.
GG's
good times.
There was. We did have good times.
It wasn't. For me, it wasn't.
But that's that. That's the redactions. Everything
Okay.
else was fine.
Cool. What else is happening, Captain?
What are we playing? What are we playing?
So, to my excitement,
Okay.
Mike got me back in a while.
I did.
Oh.
And I freaked out for about 48 hours.
Yeah,
Because when I logged on,
He just sat and cussed for like 20 minutes. Where's my car?
my
You
characters,
Blizzard.
my
You
characters
son
were
of-
missing at first. They were quote unquote missing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
that's what y'all were talking about.
yeah.
Okay.
So shout out to Blizzard support because
Mm.
they were quick in their response.
They were just
responded
like-
in like 25 hours.
Look at the next server.
Right.
Literally, just press the down.
They were just right.
Just hit
I was
the
like,
down.
oh.
Oh, thanks.
So I got all my original characters back.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
So I am going to be jumping back in the WoW with the
Yeah.
next expansion.
Cool.
So
Yep. Welcome back.
it was great to be back.
Cool. I still playing WoW.
Mhm.
I actually tried to. I'm not sure. I tried to play Hearthstone not too long ago.
Hearthstone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hearthstone's fun.
It's,
Yeah.
it's Hearth, not Hearth.
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 Like
Oh, that
girth.
goes to
Like
show you how
girth.
much. Oh,
Like
It's-
girth.
ooh,
Hearth.
Say it again.
They're both accepted pronunciations of the word hearth and hearth.
Okay.
They mean the same thing.
Tomato,
Yeah.
potato.
Yeah,
Chimmy.
Theater and theater.
Yeah.
we just call it not Magic the Gathering.
Which I also want to learn how to play as well, but I'm almost certain you need a brain for both of those games. So I'm probably not going to play these games very long.
Hearthstone, you just need basic math.
I feel
Yeah.
attacked.
Just
I'm
basic
starting to
math.
feel a little bit of attack there.
Pedness.
Yeah, but just those two. Nothing else is really not to go off, but nothing else
Yeah.
is really probably going to be on my radar until these next
Mhm.
consoles come out and some
Right.
stuff.
Because we like to spend time with our families.
Yeah, maybe like I like to spend time with mine, but not maybe vice versa.
Yeah. Could you go play games?
or die?
With-
What about you, 3C?
So this week was a little slow week with new releases. I found 2 cool indie games that I do want to talk about.
Okay.
But besides that, I'll say that I am still playing Avengers. I want to touch on, so I'm getting close to the post game,
Okay.
and that the cracks in the armor are starting to show with the post game.
Because you're getting, and a lot of people always have problems with that end game stuff. But before we
Mhm.
go back to the Avengers, just a quick, are we seeing a slowdown of games because of the next gen consoles? Because you just said like slow week. So you
Yes.
think the next 2, just kind of slow because people are ramping up for new stuff?
Yeah, a lot of
Okay.
the big licenses, they're going to hold off so they can have their next gen releases. Because nobody wants to, like, Call of Duty doesn't want to release their current gen game and then 2 weeks later release their next gen game, and
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
So, indie games, what you got? What you play?
So first one is Hot Shot Racing.
Hot Shot Racing.
Is really, I actually think you'd like it because it's basically is a current gen look on games like Ridge Racer
Okay.
and Daytona USA and those 90s arcade racers.
What all like current gen systems like Xbox?
Xbox One,
One.
PS4, and Switch.
Oh, okay.
And I
alright.
think PC.
Probably so. Sounds about right.
Don't misquote me. But
What do you have it on?
I have it on Xbox. It's included in the Game Pass.
Aha, Game Pass.
Yeah.
Xbox.
So yeah, it's it so has that they went back and got that polygony look like
Okay.
that those old school 90s racers, and it plays really good and it looks really good on a 4K TV. I want to say it might be pushing 60 frames per
Ooh,
second.
Okay.
Looks really good, and the controls are really tight.
Cool.
Yeah, the music and the presentation are very much akin to those old school racing games. Several characters you can pick. They're all stereotypes of countries around the world. It's a Jamaican guy and like a Russian, and but it is very deep. Each person has 5 cars, and their stats of each car differ vary.
Okay.
So it's somebody out there for all your play styles. I know for sure it's 2-player split screen. I don't know if it's 4.
Okay. How much? I expect you remember this.
Mhm.
Like, if you were to buy it, how much was it? Gonna
20
take?
bones.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not too bad. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't count how many tracks, but there's a good number of tracks too.
Cool.
Mhm.
I'm assuming unlockables and stuff like that kind of.
No, it's not unlockable.
Oh, really?
But I'm glad you said that because you kind of reminded me. The multiplayer modes are very original as well. There's a cops and robbers mode
Mhm.
where you're completing races around the track,
I see.
and one person is the cop, And whenever that cop makes somebody else crash, that person becomes a cop.
That is cool.
So once everybody becomes a cop, the cop wins. If somebody finishes the race, everybody else wins.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm looking. Mr.
Does it have a track builder?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. And there's
That'd
also another mode that's reminding me a lot of the old school Burnouts.
Up to 4 players split screen, 8 players online.
Oh, it is 4-player split screen.
Okay.
It's really cool, man. And it's the sense of speed in that game is very shocking. I liked it. Hot Shot Racing. Give it a try.
I will.
Especially if you got Game Pass. What you got to lose?
Yeah, what you got to lose? Especially
But like 2 gigs of hard drive space.
we're about to start back.
Warzone won't allow it.
We're about to start kart racing night again, and I want to have a couple different kind of races instead of the standard Mario Kart type of game. Something else a little different. So that may be on my list.
Yeah, check that out.
To kiss.
The other one is not going to be as shocking for people who are heavy on Twitch. Among Us. Have you heard of it?
I downloaded it.
Yeah,
2 days ago.
Yeah, okay. It's a cool game. So my 12-year-old son, actually told me to check it out. I played it on phone because it's free on phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's also available on Steam for I think $15. But basically, it's a indie game where you jump into a room with at max 10 players, and out of those players, one person is a imposter, what the game refers to him as, or a murderer, basically.
Right.
So the imposter's job is to kill everybody else in the game without
giving away
that he's the murderer, right?
Okay.
And everybody else has to find out who. So it's really like Werewolf.
You ever play the Town of Salem?
No.
Yes, similar premise, just not action based. Where you have to lie, and you have to lie and be the last person before someone finds out that you're the murderer.
Okay.
Yeah,
the murderer and stuff like
I've
that.
seen the meme for this. I've seen memes for this game already. Yeah,
it's very popular on Twitch.
I see. All right.
Yeah. So if you're not the imposter, you have several tasks that you have to do on the spaceship, and that's where the clever thing comes in. So when you do a task, you have to play a mini game that takes up majority of the screen, so you can't watch your own back. So you have to choose whether to try to do these tasks or to try to find who the imposter is. You can't do both at the same time.
Decisions.
Yeah.
What you thinking, JB? How you like it so far?
I mean, I downloaded it. I played a couple games just to see what the deal was, because I had friends that were just like, "Oh, you got to play, because these friends stream and they want people to play the game with." And I mean, I can't see myself getting like super into it or anything, but it's cool. Like, yeah, I'll play this for like half an hour with someone.
Time to waste a little bit of time.
Yeah, it's $5 on Steam, and I think it's free on PlayStation. I think it's free on console.
I didn't see it on. I might have to look. But I didn't see it on console.
Okay,
I played it on iOS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it was free on iOS.
Yeah, it's free on iOS.
Okay,
nice.
But you'd be shocked. I didn't really. If nobody told me to play it, I wouldn't have played it. The graphics look like an old school Newgrounds Flash game.
Literally.
Yeah. But it is very addictive. I played a little bit of it just so I can capture some footage for the show, and I wound up playing like 20 rounds. But yeah, check it out. Cool. Among Us.
Among Us, all right.
And that's what I'm playing.
That's what you're playing.
Nah.
Your hand.
Next up.
What's up?
It's the news.
The news. What's the happenings?
Wait, was this? Oh, did I miss it?
You missed it. Too late.
You did. Last week we were in sync. We were like Goku and Vegeta. We fused. We were here. We were in the moment.
So a lot of people are probably wondering, this PlayStation 5 showcase happened, and we're not talking about it. But guess what? We live streamed it on Wednesday when it happened.
And you should have watched it.
You should have watched.
It was awesome.
And if you watched, thank you for watching.
Yes.
But yeah, we can't talk about it because we don't know what's going to happen. But I figured we could take some time and maybe take some shots in the dark of what we think is going to happen.
Yes.
Is it safe to say they're going to reveal a release date and price?
Yeah, and something, in my opinion, very comparable to what Xbox is doing.
Jay does not look confident.
I don't think they are.
Yeah?
Really?
I think they're going to wait a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, I don't, because I just don't trust Sony, even though I don't trust them to reveal the price.
I don't trust you.
I've loved a lot of women that I don't trust.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We've married a few of them.
So to piggyback on that, I will say that I don't think Sony is panicking like everybody else thinks they are.
I don't think they are
so.
either.
If the plan wasn't to reveal the price, I don't think they're going to change their plan.
Right.
But I think we got the price.
Yeah.
I do think that it's going to be more expensive than the Xbox.
Of course. I'm not expecting it to be cheaper than the Xbox.
I say $599.
$599.
Yeah.
I think the top one, whatever their main one is, the one with the ROM and all that, may be, but I think their cheaper one will be comparable to Xbox's.
Which one? The Series. Oh, so you think the discless one is going to cost the same as the Series S?
I would like to believe, because
So I did read an article earlier that was supposed to be like a SKU leak.
Mhm.
So they had both the ROM version at $499
Mm-hmm.
and the digital version at $399.
Oh, so
this was a leak. It's not confirmed.
Okay,
but
we cannot confirm nor deny.
Because if they don't match the price of the Series X at least, I think that's going to be the nail in the coffin.
Think so?
I don't think that people are going to want to pay $100 more for the PS5, even though as of now it does look like they have the better exclusives.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes that $100 can, especially in this day and time.
Yeah,
that $100 can be making or breaking. So somebody was just like, well, at least now I could grab a 4K system that does A, B, and C and D for this price, and I could save $100.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that those prices are actually bundle prices. Maybe during initial launch, you can only buy a bundle. You can't buy a standalone system.
That's a clever idea. They might do that.
Yeah.
That would set them apart if they bundle it with
You get like 2 games and, of course, 1 controller for that price.
Yeah, that may be if you're getting 2 $60 games with your, hey, I'm saving a little bit of money by getting
a Call of Duty bundle, maybe like a Spider-Man bundle.
Yeah, Xbox did that with the which
Star
one was that?
Wars.
Xbox One.
I mean, they've had a few different ones like that.
Yeah.
Star Wars one and
the original launch, I think
they did a Gears.
bundle.
Yeah,
it was Gears and the Rare Collection.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I think
Xbox
I remember
did
that.
Yeah. Because the standalone was just the system and controller, and it was way cheap.
Yep.
But if you got the bundle, you dishing out a couple bucks. So,
what do y'all think? So, I think we can all agree that Sony does this thing where there's always one gigantic announcement that nobody's seen coming. Mm-hmm. And I know this episode is going to look weird because it already happened, but I feel like I want to save this time in this little time capsule that we got going on. What do you think is going to be the big surprise announcement that Sony made?
Surprise announcement?
Yeah.
I think they're going to maybe have bought some studio that no one knew about, and they're going to announce that studio's game, but it's just some studio we just never thought of. Some maybe some studio that was good back in the day has kind of gone obscure, and Sony's like, look, we're going to buy you, we're going to put money for you to bring this game back, and it's going to like wow people. I think that would be the good, like, oh man, they brought back Soul Reaver. Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
That would do it. Soul Reaver was made by Eidos.
Yes,
right?
yes, or just something like that. I think that would just be a big like wow thing. Like I wasn't expecting them to buy this company and bring this game back. What you think?
I think they're gonna announce a couple sequels because they've already announced. Well, Miles Morales isn't actually a sequel, but it's
a successor.
Yeah,
an extension of
is their IP
Spider-Man game. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn 2.
Well, they already announced it.
Right. Oh, they did.
Yes.
Yeah, it's called Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
I think a little bit of concept art was shown or something.
They showed a cinematic trailer.
Okay,
but I think we're gonna get a lot. I think we're gonna get a lot of exclusive updates. Like I said, sequels, but they're not gonna be available during the initial release. It's going to be like coming,
right?
Get us all hyped up, because I even though they're releasing the new system, I don't think they're completely done with PS4 because PS4 does have like some big releases coming this year as well too. So
like what?
I just you put me
like
on the
Cross.
spot.
I'm sorry, my bad.
I just pull that thing out.
Because I read an article today and it was like a couple of games that like the article was making a big deal.
Like cross-gen or
no. There's one game that's big in Japan. I can't remember the name of it.
Oh.
That's supposed to be dropping soon.
I know it's still some current gen stuff we're waiting on. Like I know I was waiting on Persona 5 Scramble. That's still supposed to come out on the current gen stuff.
Is that the Dynasty Warrior?
Yes, the Dynasty Warrior Persona 5 game.
That looked very good. That's actually probably one game I'm actually anticipating on this cycle of con. But that's exclusively for this 04 and 1?
No, Switch and PS4.
Switch and PS4, so no Xbox.
No, Persona. You're never going to see a Persona. Well, no, I'll take that back. Persona 4 fighting game was on the 360.
It's Persona 4 the RPG, is it?
No.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah. But I'm gonna swing for the fences.
All right.
And we'll find out if I'm right when we watch this Friday. I think we see Final Fantasy VII 2.
Really?
Yeah. A cinematic trailer.
Well, yeah.
I don't think.
said,
yeah, they're not going to be like it's coming out at launch. That's not happening. No. But I do think they're going to show that Final Fantasy VII 2 is coming. They're going to give a date.
Okay.
And we're going to see some sort of cinematic trailer.
Well, remind me to put some plastic over my laptop.
It's just going to be like some.
John's going to explode.
It's just going to be some symphony music coming and it's going to like pan up and Sephiroth.
That's it.
Bam!
That's it.
This is going to be the Final Fantasy VII victory music.
Yes.
Victory fanfare.
John will reach climax.
Right. Yep.
I know, GB, you over there, any predictions? Or I know you're not the bigger.
I don't know anything, man. I don't know anything.
So how much? I read a few articles, not to go back off on this PC. How much do you think the release of that video card stole from the console shine? Because Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4, and then
I know. I'm ready for
I'm a PC guy.
Console people don't really don't give.
I was going to say the same thing.
They don't give two craps. Like
they really don't.
Separate communities,
right?
They really don't.
They don't care.
Because I could tell you, like, from my point of view, I was like, oh, that's impressive. I'm never going to get it.
Ever. I mean, same thing for me.
I haven't bought a graphics card in like 10 years.
The 3070 is actually, that's worth getting.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the 80 and the 90 is like.
Well, the big thing is that all the people that bought the 2080, that just came out and they're pissed now. They pay like $1,200 and that thing's going to be like $500 next month.
The only reason I think about getting is because if I hook that thing up, I could probably render in like 12K. I could do like 12K Pixar movies if I had that thing. But yeah, for gaming, I don't know if I'm ever going to be like a true PC gamer.
Yeah. My little PC thing.
Get back in your corner.
Love you, PC guys.
I do want it for rendering.
Yeah. But next up on the news, something that we can talk about because it actually did happen. Ubisoft Forward.
Yeah, I didn't stick around for it initially. I know when did they announce that they were doing that? Because I just so happened to see it, and I was just like, Ubisoft's doing a live.
And there's still a third one coming.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but this one, bigger news came out of this than I thought it would. They actually showed gameplay of what we did know as Gods and Monsters. Now has a 10 times shittier name.
I mean, what is it? Phoenix?
Immortals Phoenix Rising.
Ooh.
Sounds like we stop with the colon names. Just pick one. Is it Immortals? Is it Phoenix Rising? Or you could have just kept Gods and Monsters and just
kept it like that.
Been fine. But whatever. It does, besides shitty name aside, it does look like a really good game.
It did. I was kind of intrigued about it. Not necessarily like would go out to go pay for it and buy it, but if it comes across my library somehow, some way, I'll check it out.
Anything that looks like Breath of the Wild, I'm probably going to buy.
That sounds
so,
right.
And this looks a lot like if Breath of the Wild and Assassin's Creed got together and had a baby and Ubisoft kidnapped it and gave it a shitty name, it would be this game. But I'm intrigued.
Did you check out any of it?
I did not.
Yeah, you are missing a whole lot.
I did not.
Especially if you're not a big...
I have been keeping close tabs on the Apple Ubi stuff, but I mean, no, never mind. Epic. Never mind. Yeah, I always get them confused.
Somebody just sued somebody for that, didn't they?
Yeah, but that's another topic.
Okay.
All right, so Ubi Forward. So Immortal Phoenix Rising, they announced, they showed more of Watchdog Legions. They showed more people types that you can recruit.
Okay.
So I'm still very curious about the tech behind that game. Like, how is that working where you can literally recruit any NPC that you run past?
It might be some like random generator.
It's gotta
that comes
be,
up,
right?
It may be they say that you can recruit anyone.
Yeah.
But there may actually be a limit. Like, all right, yes, you can walk up to anyone and recruit them, but you can only recruit but so many people at a time.
Well, there is a limit from. They didn't release this, but they showed off the UI, and it looks like there were slots.
So it's kind of like cheating, because once you reach that limit, unless you get rid of someone,
they don't send you the people that you can recruit.
Right.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be some sort of trick. There's no way, even with the next gen power.
Yeah.
There's no way.
A whole legion literally a whole legion of people.
Yeah. Oh, that's why they did it.
But you know what? Now that I think about it, that's an old trick, because there was a PC game I used to play called the Magic Candle, right? Mm-hmm. And there were people you can recruit all over this world. They were like everywhere. Just you would go in a random dungeon and just be a wizard, just chilling. Like, hey, you want to come with me? But you can only have so many people in your party. What you could do was recruit them and send them to the nearest stronghold, and they would wait there for you. Mm. But they will only wait a limited amount of time. They'd be like, hey, I'm only going to wait 10 days. If you don't come back, I'm gone.
So how many people was there? I'm assuming there was a limit you could send.
So your party was 6.
But how many?
And you could have, I think you could have up to 6 people in the stronghold at a time.
Okay. Right.
So, and then when you got there with your 6, if the stronghold was full, because they only had a certain amount of beds, people would just stop up and leave. And
you don't want me, you just using me, leaving this place.
So that's an old trick. So I'm pretty sure that's what they did.
Yeah, it's got to be something comparable to that.
Yeah, I mean, but even still, that's pretty cool to know that you can kind of prospectively walk around and recruit anybody as long as you have the space. Of course, you know. So.
Recruit some little kid.
Mm-hmm. And let me clarify, like, it's still like whatever trick they're using, it's still extremely impressive, and I'm still looking forward to it. But that's where my mind's always going, like, how's that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How you doing this?
To the next game they showed off. This was like, I don't think I can't convey how excited I was when I heard this. But there is a very big online community, and we've been like begging Ubisoft and begging Universal and begging at Limited Run Games for this for a very long time.
Assassin's Creed.
No.
Another one.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game.
Yes.
It's finally getting re-released.
Yes, the game is.
Yes, I got that text.
Scott.
If you like side-scrolling 2D beat 'em up, Scott Pilgrim is one of the best.
Absolutely,
I would go as far as to say it is the GOAT.
Probably so.
I love it.
Yeah. The style of it is reminiscent of the actual novel.
Yes.
It's clean, it's smooth, it's good story, it's good gameplay. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it.
And the music is phenomenal.
Yes, it is.
Very reminiscent of the River City Ransom. You know, you're beating people up and coins come out of it. Yeah, that's a classic. You know, if you were around for River City Ransom. Or if you haven't played it, I would recommend to go back and play it so you can kind of see like, oh, this is where, but they just take River City Ransom and just eclipse it with everything they did. So yeah. What made them take it off initially? Was it the rights or?
I don't know. So I heard 2 things. Either they lost the rights to the music that was in it because they hired some person that doesn't work for Ubisoft or Universal to do it, or Universal didn't agree to keep the rights to because they got the movie. I think Universal owns the rights to the movie as well as the novel.
Okay.
And Universal just like, they wanted to pull it from the store.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you had it downloaded, you were cool. But if you deleted it.
Yes.
I got to go back and find my PS3.
But this is the first time that Scott Pilgrim vs. the World will be on the now current gen consoles.
Right. So it'll be on your 4, your 1, and
the Switch.
Switch, okay.
Yep. Whenever. They didn't get a date. It said holiday 2020.
Cool enough. Just downloadable or hard disk? I don't foresee
it's probably going to be just downloadable. Limited Run's probably going to do something where
I mean, the game was what, a gig or 2? I don't foresee it.
It wasn't a big game.
No,
it didn't take up much space at all.
But this re-release will include. There was 2 DLC characters that from their original release: Knives Chow and Wallace.
Okay, Rashid.
That will
Wallace.
that'll be included in the game.
Cool.
What else did Ubisoft? It was a lot of Ubisoft news. It was that. Oh, they're remastering Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
I did see that.
Yeah.
That's cool and different. There's actually a pretty good following for Prince of Persia. I don't,
Sands of Time was really good. Unfortunately, this does not. Now, the footage they showed off, they said this was alpha footage.
Okay.
but it didn't look like the graphical upgrade that like maybe a Crash Bandicoot or a Spyro scene. But as a Nintendo person and me accepting the Nintendo 64, I can't really complain. But yeah.
What was the? I'm not gonna say crappy. I remember playing a Prince of Persia that was cell shaded.
Okay, it was just called Prince of Persia.
Is that okay?
That was on the 360 and PS3.
Kind of
like,
yeah.
I
remember playing the original on PC.
The side scroll one.
Yeah,
back in the 80s.
It was a little bit of a difficulty. Yeah. I think the controls were made a little wonky because I was playing the new one and went back to the old one, and I was just like, ugh.
Yeah, I don't remember too much about the.
Just like playing GoldenEye.
Oh boy!
You remember the perfect control scheme?
I went back to play it. I was like, why is it only one? What?
It's so easy to move around.
But yeah, Prince of Persia: Sands of Time was really good. They didn't really go into depth as far as what changes would be made to it, other than the slight graphic upgrade that it was going to get.
Frames and stuff.
Yeah, but it was fine.
Okay,
I liked it.
Especially if they're going to sell it for $30-$40.
Yeah, I don't see it being a full price game. Yeah. They showed off a new IP called Riders Republic. I don't know if you've seen that.
I completely missed that one.
So Riders Republic looks like a battle royale scale multiplayer game where you're basically racing. It's like extreme sports to the extreme, for lack of a better term.
Is there what extremes?
So BMX bikes, wingsuits, and
being a parent.
That's too extreme. You couldn't fit that on.
That's the DLC.
Texting your ex. Right?
I can't remember the third one, but maybe it was snowboarding. I think it was snowboarding.
So I'm assuming they wouldn't be all together in one.
No, I don't know. They didn't show. Well, they did show gameplay, but the gameplay I seen, they didn't mesh the vehicles. Okay. It was either one type of vehicle for each race.
Okay.
But yeah, it looked like freaking 60 people on one racetrack, all racing downhill, and like people's bodies going over the place. It looks like it's going to be a mess, but a fun mess.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I actually wanted that. Speaking of car racing games, that a lot of people. What was the car racing game MMO? I actually wanted that to do good, and it just didn't.
Oh, geez, I got. I was in that beta. I don't remember what it was.
I bought the game.
Ooh.
How long ago was that?
It was last year.
They came up with like 2 of them. They actually like came up with.
Oh, you're talking about the crew?
Yes, the crew.
Okay, yeah. I was talking about something else, but yeah, the crew.
Yeah, I was talking about the crew. It was supposed to be like the big racing across the USA.
They still do expansions and DLC for the crew too. So I want to say people are playing it.
Yeah, I think I remember that. When PS3 was coming out, I remember watching the trailer and stuff for that. I was actually excited about it, even though I don't like racing games. I like the idea of putting together a crew and racing,
because it was very arcadey. People going off road and just about anything. So, you hurt my heart with that one.
Well, yeah, Riders Republic looks cool, and I think it looks like it's capturing that zany, massive multiplayer style that Fall Guys.
Yeah,
like a lot of games are going for now,
and just adapting like cars
it for BMX,
switch it up a little bit. Yeah.
Bikes,
battle royale.
Yeah, flying on a bus.
Battle royale.
Remember what was that? I remember 720 on NES.
Yes,
and Skate or Die.
Yes.
No, that's probably what.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Actually, the art style.
Yeah.
Lastly, on the news, it leaked that there's going to be an Oculus Quest 2.
The pursuit for more money.
The wireless headset from Oculus.
Okay.
Yeah. So it leaked earlier not today. It leaked earlier Monday.
Oh.
That video and pictures of the Oculus Quest 2 headset dropped.
Did they give a price?
No.
Of course they did not.
But the Oculus Quest is the cheaper of the 2 Oculus headsets because it's wireless. But you can plug it into a PC if you want to graphically boost the games that you're playing.
Especially when you buy that nice new graphics card.
Yes. That you
won't be able to afford it. You won't be able to afford anything else. But
that or clothes. You're going to be naked playing.
Or food.
Mortgage.
Well, you don't need to plug this up to anything, so you can totally be in your cardboard box.
Outside,
playing Half-Life Alyx.
Dude, I just realized that the GPU is more than my mortgage.
Yeah.
decisions here.
But yeah, I believe this one has 6 gigs of RAM.
Okay.
And the resolution is equal to 2K per eye.
How many cameras did they say?
I didn't see any.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to change because the tracking on the Oculus, the original Oculus Quest, is pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't think they changed that. I think they changed the resolution, and they said the controls changed slightly, even though I couldn't really tell a difference.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, if you're looking for a cheap VR hookup, I would probably wait if you were planning on getting the Quest 1.
Yes. To my surprise, VR games are actually pretty good when done correctly.
Yeah.
I know Microsoft was talking about doing one, but they just never pulled the trigger on it. I'm not sure if it's going to be a thing.
I doubt it.
Coming gen. Yeah. I've played the PlayStation VR a few times, and the games that I have played were actually pretty cool. I was like, oh, this thing's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I've messed with the Oculus Rift a few times. So, yeah, maybe how well do you think VR will be a standard thing, or will always just kind of be like a standalone thing? You don't think?
I don't think VR is going to replace gaming.
Okay.
Because there's always going to be like there's just going to be a hardcore bunch that need the controller in their hand. Well, I mean, it's
And
controller in your
I'm
hand
pretty
too,
sure there's
but-
something about just sitting down and playing
Yeah.
video games
Yeah.
instead of you standing up and
Yeah,
you know,
and some
doing-
games just aren't going to translate well if you try to do it in VR.
Yeah.
At least the way that we have setups now.
Yeah, you can't play World of Warcraft in VR.
And not everybody wants to go throw up the first time.
That's what I was about to say too. They would have to fix that whole vertigo thing.
That first flight in the Ogrimmar.
Dead in real life.
But that's what I got. That's the news, man.
Cool. Thank you for keeping us abreast of the news. And what do we have next? I think I know what's next.
Oh, you know what's
I
next.
know what's
It's
coming.
coming. It's coming.
Said. You know what I want. Mr. Perfect has to be a party pooper. It's just an ad break, you peasants. Pay the bills and proceed.
You gotta like hold up your hands like, and then Photoshop the ad in later.
You could be right here. For just
You can. You can totally be on. Well, we can say your name and stuff on the show
Yes, you can.
if you drop some coins on our Patreon.
Yes, it will help us out to bring you bigger and better content. For an example, we have a cloth on the table now.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks to the-
thanks to your donations.
Yeah, we have a whole cloth on the table.
It's actually a bathrobe, but we turned it into
bathrobe, cloth. You say tomato, I say tomato.
Anything's a bathrobe.
But your contributions are working.
Yes, in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Yeah, check us out on Patreon. You get all sorts of little goodies, behind the scenes gifts. If you're in the Baltimore area, you'll get a few invites to events like Comic Book Day that's coming up.
Yes, next Saturday, the
Next
26th.
Saturday, the 26th.
Mhm.
Yes, right.
But yeah, you'll get access to backstage things and polls and exclusive live streams and discounts on mapgametech.com.
Yes.
What?
You have tons.
Are
Yeah,
you
man.
serious?
Yeah.
Yep, all patrons get a
Wow.
get a
Oh,
new
try not to
discount
faint.
code.
I'll,
All patrons get a new discount code every month.
I'll give exclusive tours of the backstage area.
Yeah, there you go. That one's a little. You gotta pay them under the table. But patreon.com/mapgametech. Check it out.
Yep. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What we got up next, my friend?
Main topic.
All right.
Yeah, man. So I like to talk about, because when people talk about video games, the focus is almost always on the graphics. We want to see that graphics, that graphic fidelity, that 4K, the 60 frames. But nobody ever talks about the sound,
The sound,
and
especially
the music.
a long time ago, before we had 4K graphics and stuff, and singular bits, 8
Mhm.
bits. That was kind of a big part of the, because everybody knows the Mario theme. It's the
Mhm.
Mario theme. You know it because it's an awesome thing.
Yeah.
He's actually going to do the whole thing.
You go too long, we're going to get copyright struck.
Shigeru Miyamoto's gonna come in. Give us money. Oh man. But yeah, the soundtracks. Soundtracks are the music to our gaming lives. So
Yeah.
what soundtracks do we hold dear to?
Yeah, so I figure let's kind of like do a round table. Let's talk about some soundtracks that we love and adore real quick. You want me to start?
Mega Man 2.
Mega Man 2.
Mm-hmm.
Mega Man, period. That. Yeah.
X.
X for
X
sure.
was good, yeah. So what is it about 2 that like? I mean, of course, the music is good.
Besides the Dr. Wily thing.
Well, like when in the Mega Man series, in most of the games, the music matched the level that you were on,
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and depending on like if it was a level where you just had to blast your way through, or if it was a level where you had to actually take your time and do some really hard platforming, the music always matched the level.
Music is magical.
music is magical.
And you kind of and it matched it so well that
When done correctly.
it all meshed together, and it was just like it enhanced the experience.
Agreed.
Yeah, man. That Mega Man, Capcom really, I don't think they really miss when it comes to music.
Agreed. I was in here playing Legendary Wings.
Oh,
Which is a Capcom game.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I remember it started, I
love
was
that
like,
game.
oh my goodness, the soundtrack is great.
Fun fact:
no.
I used to play that game with two. I used to play 2-player with 2 controllers by myself.
You are the
Damn.
man.
You should have pulled
This was
out
back in the day. This was back in the day when I was good.
Did you stack them or do front to back?
Front to back. Yep.
Oh, so you were just okay.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Look at you. Look at
Hey,
the brain.
man.
on bread. Ooh. Yeah, a good game, good soundtrack. Yeah, but I will agree. Capcom always did good soundtracks. Little Nemo. I was about to say Finding Nemo. About to get sued again.
Little Nemo. I don't know if y'all remember Capcom. Back when Capcom did licensed games, they did a Super Nintendo Mickey Mouse game, The Magical Quest.
Yes.
That music was really good.
DuckTales. DuckTales.
DuckTales, yeah.
DuckTales. Yeah.
All right, Capcom. Look at y'all. Cool.
Back to the present. One that I really hold real near and dear, and if I ever can find that vinyl, there's one copy of the vinyl on Amazon that I've been watching, but the dickhead who's selling it.
Damn. I hope he's
Yeah,
not
I'm talking to you. You little.
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you.
He's selling it on Amazon for $400.
Wow.
Yeah. It's the Persona 5 soundtrack.
Oh, yeah, which is
That thing,
yeah.
I would listen to it in my car if they would put it on Apple Music, you cowards.
How could you say something so? Is it on like YouTube by some chance? But YouTube has
Yeah, it's on
ads
YouTube, but you got to pay for it if you want to listen to it with the app closed and that.
I get that.
And Spotify, I found some like bootlegs. A lot of people do covers of the music on,
Right.
but it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same.
That's if you really like jazz and R&B, the Persona 5 is like chef's kiss. Just mwah.
And I remembered being, because I've played 4, even though I played 4 later, and 4 was very reminiscent of that.
Mhm.
Jazz, like,
Yeah.
hey man, say daddy, Yosuke, how you? Cool, cheeky babe.
If you didn't play,
What the hell? Why are you talking to me like that? And put some pants on.
No, so you sound like an undercover cop
Yeah,
trying to like.
Hey, cheeky babe, may I have 2 drugs, please?
Hello, fellow kids.
Yeah, I haven't played Persona 4 yet because it was exclusively on the Vita, right?
It was, and I brought I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a thing called the PlayStation Home. It was a little
Yes,
box
I did. I wanted one.
and I bought that to play Vita games because when it came out initially, it was like,
yeah.
this is probably going to be on a thing next week for me getting this wrong. I'm just using.
It's okay.
I think it was like 150 or so.
It was
because-
expensive.
It was because you could like mirror your PlayStation 4 off of it and so on and so forth. And then it didn't do good, and the price just dropped so much to the extent. Cool Kev called me, and he just went to like Best Buy and bought like 4 of them. He was just like they were just using them to hold the door open.
Oh no!
And so I got one from him, and not too long ago I looked them up, and did you see how much these things are going for?
They went
now?
back up.
Yeah, it was like 200 now.
Damn.
So I bought that actually literally to play Persona 4 because Carl told me how good it was. So I bought it, and not all Vita games worked on it, but that was one that did, and it was a good game.
Damn, yeah.
Check it
I
out.
can't wait. I hope they ported the consoles because they put it on Steam.
They did put it on Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't game on PC, so hopefully I'll put it on the PS5 or something.
Well, I mean, I still have my home. You're more than welcome to it. If you
Hell
just
yeah,
gotta
man.
get a copy of
Mikasa, Sukasa.
Yeah. You're still gonna pay
PlayStation
a
console.
little bit of money for Persona 4 on Vita.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
it.
I think if it's anything comparable to Persona 5, I'm willing to do it.
Yeah, it's well worth it. So let's get you up to speed on that.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'm gonna go back in time a little bit.
That's fine.
One of my favorite soundtracks ever, Chrono Trigger, SNES.
Oh, that was really good.
Yeah.
Commonly considered one of the best ever.
Yeah, absolutely. Just for many reasons. It was probably one of the first games I could actually pay for myself. I remember getting the game and automatically being into the game because there were a few games. I bought Final Fantasy Tactics. The first time I played it, I thought the game was the dumbest shit ever. I was like, man, I gotta. But then for some reason, I played again. I was like, man, this game is phenomenal. But Chrono Trigger, got it. Good story, but the music, man. Even now, when I like, every now and then the guys will come in, they'll put like music sound. They'll put like Tekken stuff on. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
When they start playing the game, I'll just go back and I'll just slide on the Chrono Trigger sound. And just listening to it, it was just a good. Again, each song, when it was played on the game, got the feeling, the emotion of what was happening, and that's what made you draw you into the game even more. So yeah, Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, that was one of the first times I think that I think you hit the nail on the head when you said it the way you did. But that its music really invokes the emotion that it wanted you to have, and like back then that was like unheard of. With like that chiptune music. Yeah,
great.
What?
I'm gonna swap out. JB, come on up. You give your.
You got something to do?
Yeah, you get up here. Yeah, you bring your.
I can talk from here.
You can talk from there.
You don't want to get on camera?
That's fine. No one needs to see me.
All right.
We discussed this already. Why you being weird?
I don't remember him saying that.
No. I can talk from here. That's why I have a mic.
Okay, all right.
Get over here and be accountable.
Yeah.
No, I'm just a faceless person. The man has no name.
Is it safe to say that that's probably the second most recognizable victory music?
Oh yeah, besides Final
Fantasy. Yeah.
Which has been in so many. Yeah, probably so.
I mean, Mario definitely has some recognizable victories.
The Mario Odyssey.
When
you grab this. Oh yeah,
like
when you jump on the pole.
That's.
I would say absolutely top tier, top 5, 10. Mario, Zelda. That theme song is just. Let me see. Final Fantasy, Zelda, Mario. You think
I would say some Sonics. The
Maybe
old school Sonics.
Maybe Sonic 1, the first level.
Are we just talking about music?
Yes.
Or victory? Oh,
just music.
Green Hill Zone.
Green Hill Zone.
Yeah.
Like far and away.
Yeah, and Legend of Zelda, which was on the it's called Overworld theme. This was literally on trivia the other night. Yeah, those are just
that and the dungeon theme from Zelda 2. The do 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 do.
And the I guess this is Mario again, but when you go down in the pipe, yeah, like those are just
the cave
synonymous songs.
So, damn, I really wish I'd have looked this up, but there's a sound effect in Mario, the original Mario. All it is the overworld is the 1-1 music sped up. I want to say when you get a mushroom. And all it is the first couple notes of the 1-1 music sped up.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
When you get the star.
Yeah. There's a lot of shortcuts they took in that game.
So, do you think these songs are popular because they sound good, or it's just something that was just? I mean,
it's not all nostalgia,
right?
It's not. Yeah, I agree.
That's
I
definitely
agree.
some of it.
Because in my opinion, I don't think the Chrono Trigger soundtrack is just a great soundtrack. Like you could probably listen to that singly without the game, and probably somebody would probably be like, "Oh, that's cool." But if you listen to Green Hill Zone by itself, you're just like, "Oh, okay, what the?"
I think it's something about just being iconic and finding this sound that just nobody could replicate if they tried. And so there's a lot of games out there that aren't going to be named. And you'll listen to the soundtrack. Like I think fighting games are very guilty of it, where you'll play one fighting game and it's just hard rock, and you can get it mixed up with like the next fighting game.
Yeah.
You know, like I'll say it. Killer Instinct's music sucks.
Yeah, especially the first when they were going with that upbeat kind of like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Mortal Kombat music, in my opinion, sucked. But everybody knows Mortal Kombat.
Right. It sucks, but it's iconic.
That was never
right.
That was never actually in the game.
Yeah, not that's the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the
I
movie.
guess you're right about that. Yeah.
And-
But even in the games.
And it's Mortal Kombat doesn't have like the that like character music like Street Fighter has.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's also that goes back to talking about studios that make good music.
Mm-hmm.
Capcom, Konami,
Yep.
Square Enix, and Rare.
Yep.
Like
yeah,
those
the whole-
are like
absolutely
those are
top tier.
big.
Very,
And
yeah.
then just Nintendo. Like
yeah.
Yeah, Nintendo period. Like you were saying, when you were saying Mario, I know you were referring to like the old school Marios and the old
But
school
Super
Zeldas, but like
Mario
even
World
like exactly
is
Super Mario World,
really-
Super Mario 64.
64 is really good.
Jesus Christ. Like Odyssey, honestly, if you ever played that music, and the music in Odyssey is just so varied.
But from what I gather, now again, I'm probably wrong on this, but looking back at those older, especially Nintendo games, like Nintendo was bringing in like big composers even back then for
Mhm.
8-bit and 16-bit. I'm pretty sure other people were doing it, but when I go look, it's always like Nintendo. When we made Legend of Zelda, we brought in composer such and such, like
Mhm.
these high-end composers to give you this music on this 8-bit system or 16-bit system. Now,
Mega Man X had a team.
Yep.
It was like 4 or 6 composers.
really, just
Yeah.
working on that. Like back then, like now it's a standard now to get,
Yeah.
because you'll get that fidelity of what the symphony or what the band will bring. But back then, you bring the whole symphony orchestra to give you a couple MIDI beeps and boops.
Well, then you have some games that had like 2 guys that
Yep.
just like went crazy, like Donkey Kong Country.
Mhm.
Like again, Rare with like Grant Kirkhope and like those guys. Like no one had done anything like that on a video game console before.
Right.
I mean, that was like New Orleans jazz. They had all these different instruments in it. Like nothing like that had like ever been made.
Undertale has really good music, and it
Undertale.
was only made, the whole game was only made by one guy.
I don't think I've ever partaken. in
What?
that.
You gotta play it.
Okay.
Definitely know one of the songs.
Play damn, they released it's not a full sequel,
Oh, man,
but
they
he's
should
working
play
on a
this.
sequel. And he released, I guess, a prelude to the sequel.
Okay.
And it's free on the PlayStation and Switch.
Ah.
Look for it and download it. And
Right.
even the music and I mean, somehow find a way to play the original Undertale, because that thing, it was on my list of current gen games
Okay.
to play. But the
Yeah,
music in that was
don't
really
get turned off by the graphics either. It's a really good
yeah.
game.
I mean, he likes old games.
Yeah.
So,
okay. No, I mean,
Graphics are the least important part of a game.
For sure, yeah.
I shied away from Undertale for a while
Yeah.
because I'm like, what is this? Like, if I want to pay $20 for an Atari game, I'll just go buy an Atari.
And I'm trying to think, 'cause I don't want to exclude
Uh-huh.
'cause any of the newer stuff, but I can't remember.
Oh, we just talked about Scott Pilgrim.
We did.
That
Yeah.
music's really good.
It is
People
really
really
good.
like the Skyrim soundtrack, don't they?
They did, but I didn't pay as much. Besides that opening thing, that
I mean,
yeah,
I don't know that much about
I seen that when I was Googling, and I pulled up some the original soundtrack on YouTube, and I was like, I don't hear it.
So, and that was it for me. I don't hear it, but I just think the game was so popular, the soundtrack just kind of got mixed in with it because the game has been released on everything since who knows what. So you just can't help but to know the song. So the song is just automatically popular. But in my opinion, if somebody were to like, hey, you can listen to some gaming soundtracks just on their own, I'm not picking Skyrim.
But you said so. I'm glad you said that, because maybe that's what it is. Maybe when you're playing that game, especially a game like Skyrim, where you could easily put 100 hours in it, and you're listening to that same song on repeat, like 20, 30
Every
times.
time you turn it on, you have to hear the beginning song. So
Yeah.
now you just
games like that though. I think it's more like there's more ambient stuff.
Yes.
You think of like the Fable soundtrack.
Yeah.
Right. It's a really good soundtrack, but
Right.
there's not a ton going on in it, but it puts you in
the
that
in
world
the setting, yeah.
and that's why it's so good.
And absolutely same thing for Skyrim. It very much has that Viking-esque type of, feel to it. But again, I just wouldn't listen to that standalone-ish.
But sometimes that is called for, right? So another really good soundtrack that's minimalist is The Last of Us. The Last of Us franchise has some really good music and some really good, even though a lot of music, like you said, is situational, and it's not like you're not going to listen to The Last of Us's fight music in your car.
Right. Stab him, Ellie, stab him.
But that music in Last of Us is when it happens is really good.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't happen all the time because it would ruin the mood if it was music 24 hours a day.
Yeah. Gaming music has came a long way, especially if you've been around since the 8-bit and you hear, Mario, and you're listening to The Last of Us 2 now. So, and everything in between.
And I'm going to keep playing.
Until I
die. So I think it's time we can go to our next part of the show. Surprise, guys. Y'all going to play a game.
Yeah.
Who's that OST?
I'm totally going to add. I'm totally going to add a couple also.
Oh, go for it.
Good.
Oh, so let me warn me. All right. So wait, let me explain to the crowd. So I went ahead and I picked out a couple of songs and sounds.
27.
That's a
2
couple.
or 3, 27. Okay. All right.
Couples too.
Wow. So I picked some songs.
JB, who's in the comment section on YouTube.
You were trolling me for the Amico.
I'm in the comment section before it hits YouTube.
So, and I want you and John to try and guess what games these songs are from.
Okay.
I tried to be fair.
They're not really obscure or anything like that.
All right.
So most of them are pretty like easy. They're
Okay.
bunts.
You know every single one of these games.
Yeah.
And watch me
You
guess.
say that.
none. That
So-
means I'm going to guess 0.
So-
We know much of anything a couple episodes ago.
Maybe not a couple.
To avoid getting copyright struck, because some of these I think are safe, but cut them at the 15-second mark.
Yeah, you can also you could mute that part of the video when you render.
Yeah.
And then it won't get struck.
Yeah. So
YouTube.
so here's how y'all gonna do it. So they're gonna play JB's gonna play the song.
Okay.
When you want to guess, don't shout out
Pull your pants down.
or raise your hand, whichever one you can do fast.
Just say-
Whichever one you can do faster.
You can just say
Hear me
got.
out.
You can just say got it.
All right.
Yeah, do that.
All right.
Say got it.
We
But-
left,
And
all,
then
the,
but-
we, left all
stop
the, we left all the buzzers at
All right.
home.
But stay
Yeah.
dressed.
Huh?
Stay dressed.
Yes, please.
It's your world, man. The camera's only waist high. So,
All right.
so yeah, you'll say got it. JB will pause the song. Then you take your guess.
All right.
All right.
All right,
Start.
We'll see if I get this volume right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mega Man?
So I'm assuming you guys got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got it.
All right. And what is it?
Super Mario Brothers.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I was about to
the
say,
first
which
one.
one?
Yeah. Yep. All right. So easy one.
All right.
You did it.
Yay.
It gets harder.
You got to start.
That's what she
It had to.
Exactly. Gotta give him the little.
Yeah, warm them up.
This one, the entire clip is only 7 seconds.
That's fine.
So
Right.
just a heads up.
Snake!
I knew somebody was gonna get it immediately.
Snake! Get up!
Metal Gear.
I got him. He's just dead.
Like saying it loud is not gonna wake him up.
It's not gonna stop the bleeding.
So it's important that you get the game and then also what the song is. So like you said Super Mario, and then you said like First World, like main theme.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna lose.
And
Yeah.
this is
I mean, if I just played a song and you were like, Rolling Stones.
Yes.
Like, okay, well they had a lot of songs.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
yeah, I like that. So you got to need the game and where that sound. or
Especially
song is
important
from.
for this next one.
So everybody, hold before we just walk. Some guy just walked past with a whole refrigerator. Is that what a refrigerator? Did y'all see
I think
that?
that's a couch.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So that last one was from Metal Gear Solid, and that was the
PlayStation 1 version.
that was the end. Yeah, that was the original one.
Okay.
And that was not the original one because
Right.
there's a Metal Gear, but that was Metal Gear Solid, and that was the game over noise.
That was a
Yeah.
game over noise.
But
Mike's
remember,
very familiar with that noise.
Got
Yes,
it.
I'm too familiar.
you gotta say got it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, next one.
Got it. Street Fighter Vega stage.
Which Street Fighter?
Street Fighter 2 Vega stage. When
Yeah.
he climbs the gate.
Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
It's
Wrong.
It's actually just Street Fighter 2.
Shit.
I got
So he ain't gotta go
so,
to
so hold on. Let me. The title says Street Fighter 2 Arcade.
Mhm.
The thumbnail says Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting. So,
You're wrong.
Anyway,
It is literally.
it's yeah.
I'm
you
joking,
got it.
you fine.
You know exactly what it
Let
is.
me quit this podcast.
If you're wrong, you die. So, let's raise the stakes.
Next one. Next one.
Land new tricks.
Oh yeah, we got an ad.
Yeah,
I know this one.
I was
This is for
wondering-
Valve tracks.
Ad 1 of 2. Come on now.
Great game.
When you got to add, let us know, and then we'll keep.
Yeah. It's playing now. It's just
It might be coming
there's
up.
just nothing for the first 10 seconds.
So orchestral build. It's coming. I hear it.
I got it.
What is it?
Battletoads.
No.
No.
Oh.
Good guess.
I'm going to give a shot. F-Zero.
It is not. Also a good guess. It does kind of sound
Let
like
the lyrics.
I have no clue now.
I am befuddled.
I mean, y'all shouldn't know because y'all don't play.
Yeah, it is the Open Your Heart from Sonic Adventure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say maybe when the lyrics hit, you might get it if you played like Sonic Adventure 2 and you.
After
like-
Sonic 3, it was a wrap for
I'll
me.
put that one in because it's a big fan base out there for it, but the 3D Sonic music is so bad. It's all like hair. It's like 90s Blink 182-ish type.
It's you guys will get this one.
All right. GoldenEye 007 for Nintendo 64.
Got it.
Got it.
GoldenEye.
All right.
Main
got
theme.
I got it, but I don't want it.
All right, I got
Again, rare.
yeah.
So good at
Yeah.
soundtracks.
I gotta keep. I'm sorry, got it. I gotta say got it. I'm gonna get
It's all
it.
right.
Got it.
All right, I would not get this one because I have not played it.
Oh, this is a banger. This one slaps.
Got it. I'm gonna try to say a Persona 5 song. I'm not sure
It
what.
is not Persona 5.
Yeah, I am befuddled. Man.
It's a
I'll
game,
give y'all a hint.
Oh, Snazzy don't understand why you give me
It's
a game
a
you've played.
It is a game that Mike played for sure.
myself.
It's a Nintendo game.
Short game.
That this is a Nintendo game. You would be shocked.
Um,
I have no clue.
let me just get it for another second. I don't know this.
Super Mario Odyssey.
It is the
I
Steam
didn't
Gardens
play,
song.
yeah. So I played enough of Super Mario Odyssey to know it was a good game. I didn't partake that much in
I
it.
picked this one on purpose because it totally does not sound like a Super
At
Mario
all.
song.
Yeah.
That is
This
more
one-
upbeat and snazzy.
Yeah.
Mario trying to get it.
I think I'm confident you'll get this next
All
time.
right. Oh my God. Got it. It is the opening to
I know you got it. It's the opening of something.
oh, this is Persona 5. Got
No.
it.
No.
Oh man.
I really thought this was going to be the gimme.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my God. I'm looking like I can see the game.
You're gonna be so mad. You're gonna be mad. Oh, if y'all want to play along and put your guess in the comments section. That'd be great.
Oh, Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
when
they
they
say
I was like, we're really gonna get all the way to when they say
Yeah,
the name
yeah,
of the game.
Like,
yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they just told me. Marvel vs. Capcom.
Idiots, Marvel.
Which will be here September 26th.
That's Mike's strategy. He's gonna hold out till
Yeah.
it's safe.
Incorrect. It's actually Marvel vs. Capcom 2: New Age of Heroes.
I said New Age
I
of
was just
Heroes.
messing
Y'all better stop fucking with me.
This is Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy. This is Final Fantasy
This is
2 or 3.
Yuck.
this is Zero Fantasy.
Is it really?
Get out of here. Every time you're wrong, I'm cutting a finger
I can.
off.
I understand why you would guess Final Fantasy.
Is it a Square Enix game?
Mike's really good. Yes, it is a Square Enix game.
Is
Mike's
this
gonna really-
Dragon Warrior Quest?
You're gonna really kick yourself.
I
Yeah.
probably am because I'm listening to it. I know this is an. Is it an RPG game?
Yes. It is a victory music for one of the RPG games. Starring a toad and a robot.
Chrono Trigger.
Yes.
I'm starting to question Mike's favorite soundtrack.
I don't remember.
And I've already said
I've
now
literally,
I'm gonna suck at this.
I've literally played Chrono Trigger on everything except the iPad. I actually bought it and just never played it.
This one's for Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Halo. That's how you knew it.
I bet he knew. Oh, Halo for sure.
Halo. Mama.
Which one?
Oh, this is Halo 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I remember
Was this song not in the first one?
No, Halo 2 was...
I don't know.
I'm not sure if it was one. It was absolutely 2 because I remember people would just...
Yeah.
putting their nipple clips on to a car battery. Remember when we did that?
No, I don't remember.
But you got to play until like the rock dropped.
I don't know about any of those Xbox antics. No,
All right, this very underrated soundtrack, and by underrated I just mean not that many people talk about it, but it's very good. Not the song I would have picked.
This you crazy. This one, I play this in my car. Super Nintendo banger.
Is this a Donkey Kong Country game? Got it?
No.
Okay.
It is a sequel to a popular Super Nintendo game.
Did you just answer and then say got
Yeah,
it?
because I keep getting At least I'm working my way to saying got it first.
It is a sequel to a popular Super Nintendo game that was so different from its predecessor.
It was actually made out of spite. The graphics in this were done out of spite.
Yep.
Because they were told to make it 3D like Donkey Kong Country, and they said because the Western audience would like it, and he said, "Screw that! I'm gonna make it nothing like it."
That is Yoshi's Island.
Yeah.
Correct.
The one with Baby Mario was on it. Got it.
And it is Super Mario World 2,
Is
which
that
is
really
why
it?
it's a sequel.
It's called Super Mario World 2: Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, they made it like cell shaded ish.
It was like hand-drawn.
Yeah,
Hand-drawn,
yeah.
But that is the underworld theme for
Okay.
Yoshi's Island.
Okay.
Oh, is that why they made that game like that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they wanted because Donkey Kong Country was so hugely popular and the graphics were pretty revolutionary at the time, and so they wanted another game that was like that. And he was like, "No."
That was my main man Moyomoto. that made
I
that
want to say
decision.
they only called it Super Mario World 2 because they weren't confident a Yoshi game would sell.
Ah.
Because it has nothing to do with Super Mario
At
World.
all. It's like
No.
just being a baby and looking dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb baby.
I definitely could have done without the baby crying sound effect.
For 30 seconds.
Yeah. All right, this next one I would never get, but maybe you guys will.
Got it. Paul Rapper the Rapper. Paul Rapper. Kick, a punch, a die.
The song's called Chop Chop, right?
Chop,
The reason why I
chop,
know
master
this,
onion
because
wrap.
Brian would play this game all the time. And he would just kick, punch.
I wanted a song that had a big instrumental build before the lyrics because I knew the lyrics, when the lyrics go, you'd get it.
Yeah.
But all of them like are immediate.
Thank you for that memory, Brian. As soon as I heard that,
Now he's
first
gonna be
time,
punching and chopping all night.
Bunch.
That
I
sounds
don't know.
epic.
I got it. Unsolved mysteries.
Oh my God. We should have kept score.
Got it. Star Fox.
No.
That was a good guess.
Was it?
No.
Got it. Mario.
Nope.
I
I actually don't think I would have gotten this one. I played a lot more 3 than 2. This is Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh, I hear it now. I see it. I hear it.
Who's the
It's
bridge?
The Portal,
Okay, yeah.
Khan's Arena.
So, Mortal Kombat music is weird because there's so much other sound effects going on in a Mortal Kombat fight.
You
really can't hear
but
it.
as soon as you said it, I heard it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
All right, I definitely would
Good
not
one.
get this one.
Oh,
Got it.
We definitely can't play too much of this.
Someone say something.
that's got it. Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Yeah.
He will rise
Moonwalker.
Yes.
Yeah.
like Alter Beast, rise from your grave too soon. Coming moonwalking for his money.
It's just another part of me.
That is literally it.
Yep.
All right.
Good
you guys,
job.
you guys probably get this one.
You better get this one.
Got it. Smash Brothers.
Which one?
The latest one. Smash Brothers, the one for the Switch.
I hear this in my nightmares.
Yeah,
Smash
me too.
Brothers.
That's why I knew it.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate is the menu.
Game.
I should have just found that. Just somebody saying, "Game."
Yeah.
All right, next one.
This is got it. Streets of Rage 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you know what part of the game or where?
If it's, I'm gonna guess two things. If it's not the select character stage, it's the first stage where you're walking down the alley, like the street.
This is the bar.
Yeah.
This is the bar.
Then I think that's the second board.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I remember. I played enough of that to know that.
All right, next one.
Good one. Thank you. That was a nice trip down memory lane for that one.
Oh, we got ads. We made it pretty far.
Some of them aren't from sponsored channels.
Oh, I mean, I put ads in everything I can.
Y'all might not have played this game, but this one has an iconic soundtrack too.
This game was pretty popular.
Very popular. I'll give you a hint. So, when Last of Us 2 did their latest trailer before the game came out, one of the big walkaways was that there was a character before she died playing this game on her Vita.
Don't got it.
At all.
Oh my God.
At all.
Just think retro wireframe.
They're not going to get it.
I'm not.
Stranger Things.
Hotline Miami.
Hotline Miami.
I would have never guessed that.
What?
You've never played Hotline Miami?
I've heard of it.
Hotline.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
It was
Y'all got to
good.
play that. I got it on the Switch. I'm going to bring it over here one time.
I definitely don't know this one.
Mike going to get this. You got to wait for the words. It's a banger.
Pop pills at her.
She's going to turn into a gangster rap.
Mama, didn't I tell you to get my money? Mama. Oh.
Old school PlayStation game. Japan export.
Yeah, give me a second.
Got it.
Starring a green person.
The Incredible Hulk.
A smaller green person.
Okay, got it. Jiminy Cricket.
Okay, so a median between those two people.
And it's not She-Hulk. No idea.
Yeah, they.
Katamari Damacy.
Yeah,
Wow,
I heard of that too.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Y'all have never heard of
I
Katamari?
had, but I didn't partake in the game that much.
Damn, I thought it was popular enough that where you heard that
It was
music.
a popular game, but I
Look.
just didn't.
There's like a 10-year period where I didn't game on anything.
10-year period where you were just deaf.
I was
I think they'll get the rest of them.
Yeah.
I think they'll get the rest of them.
He was waiting for the Amico to come out. Preserving myself for the system.
Yeah, you got,
got it. Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
What? Where's it from?
I mean, you probably
That's the
aren't
first level, right?
It's all the jungle levels. have
Oh,
this
okay.
music.
I don't think I ever made it past the second
Okay,
level.
yeah, they
so.
all. This is just jungle
like,
theme.
listen to all the instruments they use.
The animal music.
Yeah.
And this was for
On the Super
16
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rare is killing it.
Oh, was killing it.
Before
Yeah.
Microsoft, like, let Rare make games. Microsoft, what are you doing?
No, let y'all make this
Battletoads.
But you know we can make whole games. Yeah, Battletoads.
Make I remember like they acquired them in the first real project. They did Cameo, which was a launch title for the 360 that wasn't that good.
Right.
And then they was like, hey, give us something to do. Oh, I know. Make a pack-in game for the Kinect.
You know we got Killer
We're
Instinct.
pretty good at this game. Shut up.
Do what we say.
You got hold on, let the beat build.
I thought Mike might get this one.
Wow.
I really do not pay attention to music.
Obviously not. So you might not have played this specific game, but this is the tone. The music has not changed. They just added more instruments.
This is essentially just a remix of the original theme.
The original song had 151 characters, you might say.
I'm still lost.
Wait.
There
think
are
I hear
two
it.
versions of this game every
I think
time
I
it
hear
comes
it.
out.
I think I hear it. I got it. Fortnite.
Nope, I got it.
hate him.
Pokemon.
Yes.
All right.
Which one?
I did a befuddle.
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Remember, I've never played a Pokemon game until,
Orange.
like, the other day.
Yeah, but I mean, this is like the Pokemon theme.
Yeah, I thought you might get like just because it is
even
like
if you
the
play
main
Smash
theme.
Brothers.
Got
like,
it.
It's always in.
Pokemon Turquoise.
I hate them.
Got it.
It's not going to get any
Sanchez, huh?
easier.
I think this next one is pretty easy.
Let me see.
Got it.
John, go ahead, do it. It's you.
Alleyway.
No. Got it.
Tetris.
My head was about to explode. Like out of the 2 Game Boy games you had.
Now, this next one, I don't think I would get it because I never really played with the sound on.
Mm-hmm.
But
Got it. Dr. Mario.
no.
Oh, this is
I know it's on the tip of your tongue.
Bark, bark. Got
Hunt.
it. Duck Hunt.
Yes.
Like I was gonna say, I always play with I didn't play the sound on, and I always played far away from the TV.
Oh, I was the opposite. I was putting the gun like on the screen.
we had it set up in my house in college.
Yeah.
We built these like stadium seat couches in one
Wow.
room, and so you lived like as far away as possible. You had to be on the couch.
Did it work that far away?
It used not great.
Yeah.
We had a pretty big CRT.
Oh,
but,
okay.
yeah, it did not work on the projector, which was very sad.
Damn.
All right, this next one of my favorite soundtracks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This got it. Star Fox. All right.
Do you remember what level?
No. If it wasn't past level 3, I don't remember.
It's not past level 3.
It is the OG Star Fox though.
It is the first level.
Okay.
Yeah. Ah, man. And they didn't reuse this song for 64.
So crazy,
And
right?
It drives me crazy. Because 64 is all like that soundtrack's really good.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
All right, ready.
Just kind of reboot. This is a banger. I really don't know how anybody doesn't know this.
Yeah. I'm shocked.
Got it. Is this?
Is it?
It is.
Is this Mega Man?
Oh my goodness.
No.
Wow.
This game inspired a movie that came out earlier this year.
After it got remade.
Sonic.
What Sonic?
Sonic Hero Adventure Plus.
Sonic 2.
It is.
What level?
I hate you.
The green level.
I want to say the second level.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
Level 2.
Which is called Chemical
Would
Plant
you?
Zone.
Ooh.
All right, next one. Oh, we need.
This is your.
Oh, got it. Punch Out. Yeah. That's my game.
Yeah.
Have you watched Summoning Salt's video on the history of Mike Tyson's Punch Out speedruns?
Not speedruns, but I did
'Cause
watch a
it's-
video on the history of
It's
Mike Tyson's
actually
Punch Out.
insane.
Really?
Wait a minute. Can you? How do you speed run that game?
What? Let me tell you how you speedrun that game.
By knowing.
I used to speedrun that game. I actually broke every Super Nintendo when the game. It was like a couple years after. I broke or matched every world record at the time.
But you gotta like wait for openings and stuff like that, right? You
Well,
can't just-
some of the
can
matches
influence
you
them.
can start like Gabby J is the easiest.
Okay.
Gabby J, as soon as that bell rings, you just knock shit out of her.
Okay.
But now, so like there was in the if you don't know who Summoning Salt is,
Yeah.
I'm not going to digress too much, but we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
But basically, this guy Mike Turk, had every Punch Out record, and it took the entire community banding together like for years to beat them all.
Wow.
This one dude just
we
like
got
like,
get
this
this
is a god.
motherfucker.
It got to the point where I would either tie the world
Matt
record
Turk?
and just
Matt.
be off by like tenths of a second.
Huh.
So I like literally my Gabby J times were like 8.59, 8.59 and 99, like 8 point, like it yeah. I wish I still had that save because I can't prove any of it now.
You should have had a VCR like Mike.
Record every Chrono Trigger ending.
So is it just the OG Punch Out, or did you get in the Super Punch Out like
it,
that?
It was Super Punch Out where it started.
Oh, okay.
For me. Yeah.
All right, so there's a ton of people that are really about to break their computers because y'all don't know this one. But I didn't expect y'all to get it. This is a Square Enix game. And it is a cult classic.
I was about to say, this sounds very wholesome.
It's wholesome.
It got a sequel, remake. What came out this year?
It's got several. The naming convention of this game is very stupid, some people would say. There are actually several games in this series. The last one was called 3. Blank blank 3.
Did that come out this year?
Last year.
Last year, okay.
Got it. Final Fantasy Tactics.
No. This one stars.
Is it a Final Fantasy game?
No.
Okay.
These characters look like they're from a Final Fantasy game. Half of them do. The other half come from a very popular.
I got it. Dragon Warrior?
No. Some would say this story is very hard to follow.
Got it. Kingdom Hearts.
There you go.
I never guessed
The
that.
Traverse Town theme.
Again, another game. I played the first one and I was just like...
This was actually from Kingdom Hearts 1.
Okay.
Every Kingdom Heart I'll get, put the game in, swing the keyblade, and eject it. Literally. I'll get hype. I'm play this one. All right.
So anybody who has played the Kingdom Hearts, like all the old ones on the PlayStation, Traverse Town is one of the few environments that is in almost every one.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in Traverse Town a lot. So that's like the song that's stuck in every hardcore Kingdom Hearts person's head.
And you are correct. I actually watched the thing on the story of it, and it's convoluted.
Mm.
I want to sing.
Let the beat build.
Okay. Some promises.
This game may be getting a remaster. Or by the time you're watching this podcast, gotten a remaster.
Yeah, I don't know.
You missed the opening, which is probably the most recognizable part.
Well,
I don't
sounds
know.
like Star Wars.
Got it. 20th Century Fox.
I was about to say Star Fox, but you already had that.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh, yeah.
Galaxy.
I'm sorry, Galaxy.
Never played
Oh,
it. Never
yeah.
played it.
Super Mario Galaxy.
all right. Last one's an easy one.
All right.
We were just talking about it.
Got it. I have no clue.
Neither
I do not know.
Some would see this video game's name and think it was the 10th one, but it's not.
Mega Man X.
This has got to be
it.
the second most well-known song
Yes,
from the entire
thank
Mega
you.
Man series.
Listen,
So again, I haven't partaken in a lot of Mega
Yeah.
Man.
but you would recognize Dr. Wily if I put it on.
No, you,
Yes, Dr. Wily.
Yeah,
but
this is probably number 2.
I've only done a few men, not
you've
a whole lot.
partaken in a lot of men. Let's get
I've
that
only
clear.
did 3 men. I didn't get up to 10.
Let me see if I can.
You gonna slip some bangers in there?
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll just-
come on.
I'm gonna. This one you guys won't get, but it's really good.
I forgot to start my timer again. Yeah, we got time for maybe like 2 or 3 more if you want.
All right, this is.
2 more side bangers.
Oh crap! Are they gonna say the name of the game?
All right, so I can play
Nope.
now. Ooh, I don't know this one. You know
I
this?
got it. Every Japanese anime opening theme.
I don't even know why. I don't even know why I looked at him. I was like,
This is an amazing soundtrack from Wave Race 64.
Oh, that system.
Any 64 game you'll get me on. I only
Yeah.
partook in the Elite Few. Not that it was a bad system for me.
It was a bad system.
Wave Race was a good game, but I just don't remember it for a soundtrack.
All right, let's see if you guys get this one.
This is Horotomi Yoyetsu.
I don't know anything about the soundtrack. I just picked the game because it's
Cherry
a popular
Blossom.
game.
I can tell this beat about to drop and it's about to be nasty.
I'm about to skip ahead.
I think Kanye did the production.
DJ Khaled.
Skipping ahead.
We the best.
No, I got nothing.
Yeah.
All right, Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Which one? Which
You're not
one?
good at
first one.
this.
The first one?
Yeah.
Oh my god! How long ago was that? 20 years ago?
That actually
Since I
sounds pretty
played it?
good for a Tomb Raider.
We've had music on here. It's definitely one of them.
I would not have fit that with a Tomb Raider song. That was.
I don't think back then we were paying too much attention to the music. we were
I was just not
I
that.
thought nostalgia might take you back.
we were enthralled by pixelated
Yeah,
titties.
Polygon boob.
Oh, nope, I know this one. It's an RPG. Hold on.
Square Enix.
Super Nintendo, Super Mario RPG.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I knew that one right away, but I
Okay.
you had that one.
All right, get it.
I whispered it to him. You could see it in the thing.
I'm sorry, got it.
Mallow.
Got it.
Me.
Super Mario RPG and the 7 stars, whatever. I
Oh,
got it.
aren't they? I just saw a rumor that they might be bringing that, doing the sequel.
Shut your mouth.
Yep.
Don't do that.
It was a
Please.
rumor.
Yeah, don't you play with my
You don't want to see what's happening under that table right now.
inside the table just tipping.
Hold on.
This game has been brought up on this podcast. Not today, but in general.
I got a feeling Mike is supposed to know this.
All eyes on me.
An honorable mention, top black video game character.
Oh.
This is I got it. God of War.
It is Shadow Man.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's sure it's not God of War.
Y'all know I'm ashamed of that. Y'all just keep bringing it.
I don't know. After my results, we may need to do a little.
You might be Kratos.
Oh man. I don't feel like looking up anymore.
Yeah, that was a
I
cool
got nothing.
walk
right.
that memory lane though.
You want to do one more and then we'll wrap it up?
I'm starting to realize I just really don't listen to music. in
You
games
should
at all.
start.
You should. Yeah, it's actually pretty
A
good.
lot of it's really good.
All right.
All right, let me try and think of a game that we haven't covered yet.
Dig deep.
But yeah. But I think if this episode proves anything, is that there's a lot of like iconic like sounds out there.
They are. Yeah.
Yeah. More than the
I don't-
bleeps and the bloops. It's,
I don't know if you can partake in that.
yeah.
We should have been keeping score.
All right, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Whatever it says, sounds cool. Lord, take me back down to
There's
the
actually
river.
a very good violin cover of this by an old professional Smash Brothers player as a tribute to Satoru Iwata.
Hold on. This sounds so.
Is that his
Kirby?
No.
Shit.
Legend of Zelda game.
Did I just,
Mm-mm.
did I just get his name wrong? I feel embarrassed now.
This is a Nintendo game, right?
It is Nintendo.
Super Nintendo.
I just talked about Iwata.
I got it. I got it.
I did get his name right. Okay.
What's that farming game?
Harvest Moon?
Harvest Moon.
It is not Harvest.
That's actually a pretty good guess, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it fits.
What is it?
It's the credits music from Mario 64.
Oh,
The end credit?
The end.
I don't know
Oh,
why that's
yeah.
not
Never
familiar.
beat it.
I mean,
Damn.
I've beaten Super Mario 64 a few times. I just don't remember
Wait, look.
this ending. music.
After the boss dies, I cut it off.
You gotta get 120 stars or you never beat it.
What, Mario 64?
Completionist.
Yes.
I mean, you can beat it with 70.
I mean, you can, but have you really beat it?
but then you gotta find Yoshi.
Yeah, come on
yeah.
now.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Yo, wait, Yoshi's in it?
Or,
oh, yeah.
oh.
Wait, is he?
So, all right. So, spoiler alert for those people who picked up Super Mario 3D All Star and have not beat Super Mario 64 yet. Yes, if you collect all 120 stars, there's a hidden area that I'm not going to say, where you go there and you can talk to Yoshi. He's not playable.
So I go through all that work just to talk to Yoshi.
It was a big deal then because Yoshi
wasn't in the game, man. It was cool to go
big
talk
deal to who?
What up, Yoshi? Where you
Like,
been? Why you chilling in the castle? Ain't help me. I don't know, man. This ain't my battle, baby.
It's not about the destination. It's about the journey.
Tell them.
Well, that seems just like a waste of time. I'm gonna drive all the way to California just to give somebody a high five and drive all the way back. Like,
it's about the journey.
So I don't know what the equivalent of that is in the DS version, but yeah.
All right, so that was our trip down.
That was painful for me. I feel bad.
A few of those brought back memories. I really remember the Streets of Rage when that was just like automatic.
Yeah.
There are a lot of songs. I mean, they're like non-video game songs where if you could play the first 2 notes of it and you'll get it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So
take us home, baby.
Yep. We've come to the now it's time to say. Thank you everybody for tuning in as always to the official MAP Technologies podcast. Make sure to catch us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that other good stuff at MAP Game Tech, on YouTube, MAP Technologies. Please visit us. Help us out with Patreon to bring you some bigger and better things. Mikasa Sukasa, we help you guys out. Thank you for Jay Infinite.
I am not proud of my performance today.
That's okay. It happens to the best of us. 3C, thank you, big homie. Man behind the boards, JB.
Hey guys.
JB.
And Baby Marvin for standing there being cool how he be cool. Thank you guys. Hit us up if you have any questions on any of that social media stuff, or email us at mapgametech@gmail.com. And we will catch you guys later. Peace.
Bye.
And don't forget, tell us some of your favorite gaming soundtracks, please, down in the comments and all that other good stuff. I want to hear. I want to see what they got to say. Let's see what people got to say. So, yeah. Y'all be good.
Bye.